Okay, Sheikh, can you hear me clearly?
Can you what?
My mic is. No, can you hear me clearly? I think my mic is a little.
I can't hear you. What's your question?
Okay. My question. I need to give you a context for that question. I will.
Ask me the question first, then I'll ask you for the context.
If I don't like the behavior of a sheikh, do I have to, am I obligated to still take ilm from him?
Okay. Your fingers are not the same length. There is the thumb, there is the pinky, and there is you know what. So not all the scholars are the same clones of one another. You may find a scholar soft-spoken, kind, nice, and you may find a scholar or a da'i who is really rough and tough and he'll blow the whole house down. And it is about chemistry. Now, if assuming that both sides of the spectrum follow the sunnah, follow the correct aqeedah, but you are inclined to listen to one over the other. Oh, that softy is no good for me. I fall asleep whenever I listen to him. So I'd rather take from this aggressive sheikh. He's always tough on the manhaj and like this and that, and he's always getting us closer to Allah, and whenever we fall weak, he slaps us on the face. I like this. Good for you. Because the main objective is who would take you to Jannah. If no, you say, Ya Sheikh, I don't like this aggressive sheikh. He's so rude. He's so mean. He always calls a spade a spade. And are you referring to me? Maybe. So he's always like this. You know, every time someone asks him, he scolds them and he makes them feel embarrassed. And maybe you're right. So you decide to listen to the soft sheikh because he's more chill. That's your God-given right. What counts is not who you like and who you hate. What counts is who gets you closer to Allah according to the way of the Prophet ﷺ and the Salaf. So someone gets you closer to Allah Azza wa Jal, and you feel inclined to follow him because he behaves like the Prophet ﷺ. He teaches you the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, and you are a better person because of him. So be it. Your disliking of the other sheikh does not harm you a bit, because what counts is the love of Quran and the Sunnah according to the way of the Salaf.
Sheikh, I wanted to know about the time of Zawal, like approximately how long before the waqt of Zuhr should we refrain from praying? Like, is it 30 to 40 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes?
No,
Before,
it is approximately 10, maximum 15 minutes, not more. The time of Zawal is when the sun keeps on rising until it's in the meridian, until it's parallel or exactly on top of an erect object, which makes no shade for it. The moment it goes a little bit to the west and the erected object has a shadow pointing to the east, this is the time of Dhuhr. So this is about 10 minutes, a little bit, give or take, between 10 and 15 minutes before the actual adhan.